Hello everyone, my name is Ramona and I work here at the Ventspils main library. Today I'm going to tell you about some of our recent acquisitions in the English book section. Here's a stack of 10 books. The selection sprawls across a variety of genres, ranging from realistic fiction to fantasy to horror, which means that there definitely is something to your liking. Just stay tuned to find out about every book in more detail. As it's February and still cold outside, let's start with some hockey literature. Beartown by English writer Fredrik Backman is a story about a declining small-town hockey team and their big hope of winning the national semifinals. A group of teenagers is burdened with the responsibility for the expectations of an entire town, which leads to a sad outcome in the form of a terrible crime against a 15-year-old girl. This violent act fractures Beartown, and secrets get exposed. Though described as much darker than Backman's previous novels, it's a must-read for everybody who heart-touching and emotional books about loyalty, courage, friendship, and forgiveness. Inviting you to step out of your comfort zone, the next book I want to talk about is The Book Fight by Chiha, an artist from Hong Kong. It's a 28-page long mini-comic about a fierce book fight. By saying book fight, I don't mean a fight between people using books as weapons. Instead, this is a serious conflict between a bunch of books, with an aim to find out which one of them is the best. Let's move forward and take a glimpse at The 7.5 Death of Evelyn Hardcastle by Stuart Turton. If you crave for a pleasantly confusing and utterly absorbing read, don't look any further. The narrator of the book gets to relive the same day 8 times, each time in a different body, to identify her killer and break the cycle. There is a good chance you will like the complex, intricately layered plot and the brilliant concept. One of the reviewers on Goodreads says, "The less you know about this book, the more you will enjoy it." I would stick to that. The next book in the row is The Silent Companions by Laura Purcell. This is a creepy gothic horror novel that would make an excellent Halloween read. A newly widowed pregnant woman is sent to her late husband's deteriorated country property to stay there until her baby is born. She faces ill-disposed servants and unfriendly villagers, and soon notices a locked door with a wooden painted figure with moving eyes beyond it. If you are intrigued by what I just told you, don't hesitate to check out the book at the main library. And now, book number 5, Egler and the Snake, a mini-comic by Portuguese illustrator Joana Estrela. Based on a Lithuanian folktale, this short story about a young woman's encounter with a cunning snake after taking a swim is about unforeseen dangers, our ability to distinguish honesty from false, and to make the right decisions under pressure. I highly recommend it to you. The 6th book I want to tell you about today is Doom 94 by Latvian writer Jānis Joņevs. Some of you have already read it in the book's original language. Still, reading the English translation might allow you to connect with this book in a totally different way. For those who don't know, Doom 94 is a semi-biographical debut novel about being a doom metal-loving teenager in post-Soviet Latvia. This is an easy-to-read and diverse book that immediately became a cult book among readers with various backgrounds, and since then has won many literary prizes. This book in the row is Chapter 2 by Israeli writer Karen Katz, another worthy mini-comic book in the Kush Comics series. This is an exciting story about the author's favorite game, Secret Santa, which soon turns into an all-consuming obsession for the main character. Let's progress to the book number 8, Unexplained by Richard McLean Smith. It is based on the world's most spine-chilling paranormal podcast of the same name and covers 10 unexplained mysterious real-life occurrences. When exploring strange phenomena, the author dives deep into science, mythology, theology, and philosophy, thus enhancing each story. UFOs, demonic possession, reincarnation, etc. We are again returning to mini-comics. Junior, by Italian illustrator Alice Sokal, is a story about a man's dream of experiencing pregnancy come true. The main character finds out what it means to be expecting. Wonderful changes to the body are accompanied by lots of emotions, not always positive. Finally, we have come to Fall by Andy Jones. This is an insightful novel about two couples exchanging partners for a single night, which leads to far-reaching consequences. According to a Goodreads user, Fall is a very British book about unhappy people in satisfying relationships, making bad decisions. It takes a modern outlook to the choices we make as humans, our moral dilemmas, love, friendship, and longing. That's it for this time. I hope you found my ramblings helpful. Thank you very much for listening and see you again soon. Bye bye.